Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on, there he goes! It's out of here! No doubt about it! The walk-off home run! 3 come in! Good night, Madison!
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another exciting edition of Pregame from the Pond, Madison Mallard Pregame Show. Derek Brizendine alongside Garrett Weller. And Garrett, an incredible finish to a great game last night.
Yeah, this is game 2 against Kenosha. Still the top dog after one night, and we were not getting anything done. 2 hits through the first 8 innings, but 9th inning, we got a quick out, and then all of a sudden it started one player after another, long at bats, and we finally got that first run around, and then a couple walks, another base hit or 2, and then it all came to a final climax with Colin coming through with his first hit of the year with a 3-run dinger out to left field.
And it was a great pitching performance by both teams last night. It was really a pitcher's battle. This whole series really was. Just great pitchers on the mound for both teams. Garcia, he was throwing a gem out there, and then the bullpen kind of let him down, and our bats, that's when they finally started to come through, but Garcia was really throwing a good game out there.
Yeah, Garcia had at least 6 or 7 strikeouts last night. Something that was also rare, at least for the Mallard's sake. We did not record our first strikeout till the 7th inning. Bauer did not record any strikeouts, but that just shows how good our defense was, putting it all in their hands. But Garcia did a great job, and both of their relievers came in, had very tricky release points. One of them would take a full step off to his left when he throw instead of coming forward every time. Some of our batters were a little turned up by that, but both pitching staffs pretty good.
Yeah, and it was just a kind of small ball game, a run here, a run there, nothing really much, and you kind of wondered when Kenosha got that second run there late in the game if that was going to be the nail in the coffin for the Mallards.
Yeah, it definitely felt like it. This game reminded me a lot of the game before where Kenosha was definitely hitting the ball around, getting a lot of people on bases, just struggling getting them home. And the Mallards, on the other hand, were very few and picky between when they would get people on. But when we do get people on, we bring them home in great fashion.
And then finally there in the 9th inning, you kind of felt something at the top of the 9th there. As it ended, DeKroger made a great play to get him into the dugout there to end the inning. And you just kind of felt something was looming. You didn't know what. Just something was in your gut saying, man, this could be special.
Well, I would more contribute the success to the team to the awesome rally videos played during the 9th inning, middle of the 9th inning. But between the crowd getting into it, a couple of our fans with those duck call things trying to get the charges going, and between our music and video board also just getting rallied up, that last inning, I don't know how long it was. It felt like an hour of just pure, everyone's focused, everyone's into it. And, Saturday night crowds, those are big. We had a lot of kids out here, so the kids were getting into it. Fireworks post-game kept everyone in the seats, and we even had fireworks during the game right at the end. So we got a good taste of how the fans in Madison can really contribute to how well the team can do.
And we scored that run there, and at that point it was 2-1, and you thought, I don't know. Is there a chance? Some people were calling it a day. Some people weren't giving up hope. And all I could think about was Max Scherzer earlier in the day. He was 1 strike away from being perfect. 1 strike and he hit the guy. And all I could think is, wow, this could be us. We could have our chance here. And then when Thoreau got down 3-2, it was the payoff pitch. And he just kept battling and battling. And then there it was, just a big blast. And Chris Oldak with the call, talked to him after the game. He's like, I didn't even second guess that for a second. He said, I knew that was out of here.
I remember I saw the ball get hit, looked up in the air, looked straight down at my computer to put up the Mallard win graphic. I don't know if the ball landed before I threw up the graphic saying Mallards win, but that was a straight, gone shot. There's no doubt about that dinger.
And that was a special night. That was Military Appreciation Night. That was, it was just, there was rain earlier in the day. Didn't know if we were going to get the game in. Skies cleared out, and that sky was really pretty there at the end of the night. It was that orange color, walk-off home run, fireworks lit up sky, kids were running the bases. It's a great night to be out at the pond.
Yeah, and we hope, if you guys ever want to come back out to one of our games, all these games are all about the same fun, excitement. Each one is still unique enough where you're never going to see the same thing twice, but that's just the atmosphere we have here in Madison.
And today we're in for another great one, bringing in the Woodchucks, Wisconsin Woodchucks here on Father's Day. Hopefully have a packed house here. Should be another good one.
Yeah, from what the ticket office says, we have a full house with a lot of fathers coming in with their families. Woodchucks, along with the Mallards, are right up there for second place. So this should be two talented teams going at it. And I assume the Mallard, we're going for 5 straight today. You got to be good to get 5 in a row. So here we go.
And that South Division is really clumped there. You got Kenosha that started to pull away. Those couple wins kind of brought them back down to reality. Those couple Mallard wins really brought them back down to reality, I think. Brought them a little bit closer, but it's really clumped for second and third there.
And with the Kingfish losing 2 in a row, Mallards or any other team might be able to pull a couple more together and really get a race here for the final 2 or 3 weeks we got here going.
And Nate Hoffman on the bump tonight. What's the keys for the Mallards tonight?
Just like the last 2 games, is definitely about letting your defense do a lot of work for you. I've been watching Northwoods League games, and sometimes, if your defense is better than your offense, it kind of wins. You don't need to power through teams as long as you're getting the outs. Try to minimize errors. We didn't have any errors last night. Kingfish had 2. Look what happened. So as long as we can minimize our errors, and I see Donnie throwing a lot of people out there, like hot corn, that seems to be Mikey's place, and he's done terrific compared to some of the other times we've had a lot of errors out at third. Jake Roberts, who's usually a primary catcher, has been playing a lot of second, and he did pretty good last night too. So we've been having, as long as we can keep, when they're ground outs, as long as we get them out when they're ground out, that's what we need.
And it's going to be key for just a complete game here to keep this thing on the roll. And, in this homestand 3-0, that would be huge to get back on that winning track and head back to first place.
Yeah, the Mallards, started off 7-1 this year, and then I think we went 3-7 the next couple of games. We're really just dilly-dallying around, and then starting to turn around now with 4 wins. Even with the loss tonight, we can still keep the momentum going as we have a couple here and there for the next couple of days until we have a big homestand next Friday, Saturday, Sunday. As long as we can, keep more wins than losses, keep this momentum going, I don't see why we can't get that first place.
Well, it's great out today. It's absolutely beautiful. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Thanks for all you do. Enjoy the game, and we'll see you next time.